to read us one passage. Actually, let's have someone else read it. Can someone turn to John chapter 15? Everyone can turn there would be great, because we're going to come back to this later, actually. So John chapter 15. And then I'm going to want someone to read verses 1 through 17. But before you read, I want to talk a little bit about the word abide. Whenever we're reading this passage in John, a lot of your Bibles will use the word remain, but the word abide and remain, it's the same Greek word, menon, which just means, my best way of understanding it is to dwell inside. So it's the idea of moving into, residing. And so whenever we read this passage and you see the word abide or remain, it's the same, and it means literally to dwell inside, to live in. So would someone be willing to read John 15, 1 through 17, all of it for us?
I'll go. I'm the true vine, my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. You are already because the word I've spoken to you. Remain in me and I will remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself, it must remain in the vine, and neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. I am the vine and you are the branches. If a man remains in me and I in him, he will bear much fruit. Apart from me you can do nothing. If anyone doesn't remain in me, he is like a branch that is thrown away and withers. Such branches are picked up, thrown into the fire and burned. If you remain in me and my word remain in you, ask whatever you wish and it will be given to you. This is to my Father's glory that you bear much fruit, showing yourselves to be my disciples. How far was it?
To 17,
okay.
Through 17.
The Father has loved me, so I have loved you. Now remain in my love. If you obey my commands, you will remain in my love, just as I have obeyed the Father's commands and remain in his love. I've told you this, that my joy may be in you, that your joy may be complete. My command is this, love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, that he lays down his life for his friends. You are my friends if you do what I command. I no longer call you servants because a servant doesn't know his master's business. Instead, I've called you friends. For everything I learned from my Father, I have made known to you. You didn't choose me, but I chose you and appointed you to go and bear fruit, fruit that will last. And then whatever the Father will give you, whatever you ask, and then the Father will give you whatever you ask in my name. This is my command. Love each other.
So this whole weekend, we're focusing on sharing the gospel, making disciples that can multiply and share the gospel and make more disciples so that we can really reach all of England. And the last part of that verse, if you do all of these things, then whatever you ask in my name will be given to you, right? So what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to remain in him, remain in his word, just as he is to remain in us and abide in us. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look at some scriptures, and as we look at these scriptures, you're just going to read the passages, and you're going to say, who is the person abiding? So who is the one remaining in God, while God is also remaining in them? And what is an example of some of the things that they do to abide? Abiding is not something that we do, it's something that we are. We remain in Jesus, and Jesus remains in us. But as an outflow of that, there are lots of things that we do. So I want you to note all the things that they're doing, and then we're going to come back together as a group and see what God has taught us. I am going to do one thing though. I want the front 4 tables to start at the top and go down, and the back 3 tables to start at the bottom and go up, because I don't think all the tables are going to have time to do all the passages. Okay? So any questions while we get started? All right, go for it. And I'll be in the room if anything confuses you. I may have made a typo, so let me know.
Yeah. Sorry, John. Look at it.